What's good, Reddit Nation? Welcome to Reddit Tape. And if y'all new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, follow the kid. You already know at Twitter and Instagram. But this topic of this video is on Derek Carr, whether he should get a contract extension or not, whether he deserves a contract extension or not. You know, because I put a question on my Instagram. That's why y'all got to follow me, because I interact on Instagram a lot. But I put the question on Instagram, has he earned or does he deserve a contract? And a lot of people were saying that he's already earned it. A lot of people say that he already deserves that contract extension. The fact that we've made the playoffs, the fact that everything that's happened this year, and he's shown the leadership that he's pushed this team and stepped up as being the quarterback, having an interim head coach, and us making it to the playoffs. A lot of people say that he's already deserved or earned that extension, right? And then there's the flip side. There's people saying that he still has to do more, that he has to win a playoff game. And some people even say he has to win 2 playoff games. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on whether we should give Carr a contract extension. Again, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe if y'all if y'all new here. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Now let's jump into it. My opinion, my thoughts on whether we should give Derek Carr a contract extension or not is that we should. And in my opinion, I've always said give Derek Carr defense and we'll make the playoffs. And we made the playoffs this year, and I'll be honest, the defense has stepped up in games. The defense has looked better, but at the same time, this defense isn't even 20th in the league, right? As far as points per game. In points per game, we are 26th in the league. In red zone defense, we are 37th in the league. In turnovers, interceptions, we're 32nd in the league, right? So with all that being said, you got to kind of take a step back and look at it and say, well, we did give him some good defensive performances, right? Some of them were bad, like against Kansas City, but some of them, as far as this last stretch prior to the Chargers, those 3 weeks was a good stretch of games to keeping opponents around 20 or less and giving our offense an opportunity to go out there and win. And they did that, right? Now, Derek Carr last week or against the Chargers, you know, I mean, he put on a pretty good performance. I was critical of him. I know he missed some passes, but at the same time, you have to look at the good versus the bad. And those bad, it didn't really cause the outcome of the game. It really didn't change the flow of the game. It really didn't change the momentum of the game, right? He threw 2 touchdown passes. He was hit. There was penalties that really people were saying had nothing to do with the receiver, but the fact that he was taking that risk, right? Like a pass to Zay Jones, we get that PI, and then Josh Jacobs able to run it in from the 1. Those are risks, right? He's just heaving it up. Those are risks that he's willing to take. And I put a video out just last week about him making those risks, throwing across his body, doing certain things that we are not normally seeing him do, kind of like missing open receivers, which I am very critical of. But at the same time, that's not common of Derek Carr. You can't use the most least statistic that you've seen all season and then try to pin it against them. And that right there is just confusing to me on how people will sit there and micromanage this, right? Is he good enough to be a franchise quarterback or not? That's at the end of the day. And I think he is. Do you think we can find better? I don't know. You know what I mean? If you don't think he deserves the contract, what more does he have to do to earn that contract extension? If you've already earned it, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think actually down in the comments. And also, don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And again, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, because a lot of people know I am a fan of Derek Carr. I think he's a good quarterback. But I'm just saying, we made the playoffs after all this, and he is our quarterback. I'm just trying to figure out, if you do not want him or you think he doesn't deserve an extension, what is it that it's going to take for you guys to sit there and say, okay, now he earns an extension? Like, I've heard 2 games. We have to win 2 games for him to earn an extension. That just seems ridiculous to me. But y'all let me know down in the comments what you guys think, whether Derek Carr has earned or deserves a contract yet, or what he has to do to get that contract. Again, welcome to Ready to Tape. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Until next time, Ready to Tape.